Martinez and welcome to Latin Cooking 101. Today I'm going to make one of my favorite standbys, lentil soup. Yeah. To make my lentil soup, I'm going to start out with 1 large Spanish onion, which I finely chopped, and 4 cloves of garlic. I have some carrots, also finely chopped. These were 5 carrots, and equal amounts celery stalks, again, chopped very, very fine. And that all those aromatics are going to give our lentil soup a delicious body. A couple of tablespoons of olive oil heating, and we're just going to go ahead and add Okay, now you can see that the onion is translucent, the vegetables are nice and steamy and softened. It's been about 4 or 5 minutes. We're going to add a couple of bay leaves, and I love these fresh bay leaves, and a little bit of fresh thyme. I'm going to go ahead and add some meat. Now you don't have to add meat to lentil soup. I happen to like it, and what I'm using today is some Dominican longaniza that I've browned already. And this really makes this lentil soup a one pot dinner. I found some sage sausage in my fridge as well, and why not? You know, this recipe is really, really versatile and lends itself to improvisation. A pound of lentils that I've rinsed and drained. The great thing about lentils is that they lend themselves to cooking rather quickly. It's not a legume that you have to soak overnight or anything like that. These lentils are right out of the bag. I rinse them, and then I'm going to go ahead and add beef broth. Again, if you're a vegetarian and don't care for beef broth, you can use vegetable broth, and you could also add chicken broth if that's your preference. I like the body that beef broth has. I think it lends itself nicely to the lentil. Leave that over high heat, bring it up to a boil, and then I'm going to start skimming some of that foam off the top of it, just to keep the soup clean tasting. And if you see the liquid level drop, you can add more beef broth or even water if that's your preference. What I'm going to do is just skim it off. And you might think this overkill, but trust me. If you let this boil, and now that it's come to the boil, you can see it's come to the boil, I'm going to lower the heat to keep this at a simmer. I had one of my instructors in a culinary school used to say the only thing that you're supposed to boil is water for pasta. And then I'm going to cook it for about 45 minutes it takes for the lentils to get soft. And then we're going to treat ourselves to a delicious bowl of lentil soup. Whoops. And so, the skin comes right off. They're nice and soft. Just done perfect. They're not falling apart. Yummy. Okay, so now we get to season. A little bit of salt, some fresh black pepper. Just what the doctor ordered for a chilly day like today. Buen provecho.